can I? Okay, there we are. You speak about, this is going back to the physics theory. I have to finish in exactly 58 minutes. I have to go urgent. Please remind me in exactly 38 minutes to go. You see, you explain, you put a nano coated copper, you put the zinc in, you put your H3 in, yeah? And in this H3, you did something, what is there because of the fields, and you have created, sorry, CH3, you created H3. Then you speak about, or I spoke about, or a lot of you speak about um, doing the next step to create a H2 from H3. Have you understood nuclear physics construction?
I'm not an expert.
You gotta be an expert. Come on, John. You've been long enough here. You're the old man of this game, and you played more than anybody else.
I've played a lot.
Sometimes it's got to be the right play.
Okay.
Look at what you have achieved. What do we call? What do we call a tritium? Tritium is one electron what you have extra in H3. Anyone?
One neutron.
Voila. Voila. Do you remember in my teachings I always explained, when a man reaches to understand how to use a neutron, then man opens the space.
I remember.
Now, when you move from H3 to H2, where does this neutron go? Or in a plasmatic condition, where does the energy of the neutron goes? Only one man has managed to reach this space, and he has not understood it, and is still puzzled. If you can change, or if you understood, or if you can understand a system, or you can develop a system where you can always remember you have ganses of these materials, you don't have the physical matter of these materials. If you can capture this energy, the third entity, extra neutron, you have created neutron reactor. Depth of universe is yours.
And that's where we get into oxygen as being the magnetic for the universe. True.
Don't forget, you repeat the same process again when you go to hydrogen. Huh? What is hydrogen? One electron, one proton, and you speak about it so freely. But again, what is missing here? Where does the energy go? One more neutron. So, if you understood everything which you all spoke about, and everybody speaks about, if you put your H2 and your H3 and your hydrogen, what do you get? Gans of neutron. This is the space.
Are you saying add them all together? I missed something.
I hope it's recorded. You haven't missed anything. You haven't understood what I explained.
Say it again in different language.
Okay, I speak in the layman language. You remember when you put a copper and copper, what did you get? Gans of copper.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what happened when you put gans of hydrogen, gans of tritium, and gans of deuterium? What is the balance with it? They all have this in, so what is left to give? 2 neutron, 1 neutron, no neutron. Do you understand?
Are you saying put them in a salt environment?
Da-da-da-da,
Okay,
da-da-da-da.
I got it now then.
They got it now. So if you go, you came to the point of producing CH3 and you cannot strengthen your system. Yeah?
Yes.
Means your ganses are not powerful enough. When you put a more mass into it, that's all it is. It's a 2-liter engine. You cannot get a 4-liter engine out of it. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes if you take the fuel out and adjust your carburetor and whatever, you can get maybe 3 or 4 out of it. This is how, if you understand how to do it the correct way, you understand you have the capability to produce gans of neutron, and then you can use it as a space fuel. Then the speed beyond the speed of light, imagination of man can be achieved. Go back to my teaching very past few years. Always said the point of maturity of space travel comes when man knows how to use neutron. Because it doesn't divide anymore itself, but it shares power of highest order. You can start stripping it. With other ganses, you always have diminishing ratio. When you have a neutron, you don't. It's the mother, is the essence. So whatever it splits to, it pulls back to. So those of you who are going, the space level with this knowledge moves one step closer to space flight. I said, you move, I teach. We saw Mashwak bringing something out, but he doesn't understand, but he understood part of it. We see all of you keep on speaking. I made H3, I made H2, I make hydrogen. And when I tell you what you make, you don't know. Now, if you have, you say you made H2, which is in the crystal condition, and you made H3, go back to copper and zinc, one is nano coated. The only nano element left individually in this set is what? Nitrogen. Sorry, neutron. And this neutron gas does not mix with, it cannot be oxidized. But you have to find a way to hold it. And you have to find a way that you can use it in the space reactors. That's a million years of research and development in the space. You got it in one sentence, if you understand it. Don't forget, I'm a nuclear physicist. And I know the inside the structure of the plasma.